Oh, hi. I'm Derek Elan. Welcome to HGTV's Design Sense. Design Sense is meant for you, the viewer, to really gain the upper hand when it comes to design, whether it's your forever home or you're just staging for that big sell. So, for this first episode, I'm going to take you inside and around my house so you can really see how things are done. Come on in. Now, my house is a spacious, beautiful Cape Cod with a little bit of craftsman-style flair. It's also got a little bit of what we call MCM, or mid-century modern. Right over there you can see the Ames Plycraft chair. As we go through the house, you'll see there are a couple guest bedrooms and a master bedroom, and we can start in there. These elegant French-style blinds really accent the room in an interesting way. And what we have here, this is called art glass, and it brings pops of color to the room. Pops of color are really important in offsetting some of the neutrals. Over here we have more examples of art glass and the centerpiece of the master bedroom, the television. Now, if you're staging a house, prospective buyers really want to see that lived-in look. And for them to imagine themselves in an environment, you need to add things that nearly every family appreciates. A television in the bedroom implies a really relaxing atmosphere, a place that any family could imagine themselves moving into. One of my favorite mid-century pieces in this house is this credenza. And you can see that with the antique, real 100% wood, it really is a centerpiece for the room and really acts as a conversation piece for guests. And now for some tub caulking tips. Caulking a tub is not like shoes in a handbag where it has to match no matter what. In fact, it helps to let some of the tub caulk be clear and some of it be pasty white. That allows you to kind of see through parts of it to see if there are any mildew problems or anything like that. Now, as you can see, this tub right now is doing fine. So, as long as I have that little window into the back part of the tub using different types of caulk, I know when it's time to change. Now, another component of the lived-in look is that rustic vibe. Now, as you can see right here, in this bathroom there is no fan. There's just this cold air register and then there's a window. Because of that, a lot of moisture kind of collects, which is why we have right here especially a lot of a really rustic vibe. It kind of reminds me of the homestead. Oh, hi. You know, hanging the clock really is simple, but there are a couple things that you have to remember. And the main thing, of course, is that you always want to have a screw that's a lot bigger than the hole on the clock. This gives it added stability, alright? And in this case, you can see it's a very large wood screw. And another advantage of this, of course, is that you don't have to find a stud. You just pop it right into the wall and hang it like so. Now, in my initial walkthrough, I mentioned the Ames Plycraft chair. Now, this chair right here actually is an antique. It was made in the 1940s by Frederick Ames, a mid-century designer. And you can see the sleek faux wood with the faux leather finish. This is actually the business edition of the chair. So yeah, this is a really great item. It sells for upwards of $200. And it's just another sort of craftsman-style addition to the home that I'm really proud of. Now, I mentioned already the importance of that lived-in look. When you're staging your house for prospective buyers, you really don't want things to seem too neutral. Otherwise, you risk the chance of the family feeling like they're going to move in and it's not going to feel like a family place to live. So that's why it's important that things like dog beds, scratching posts, litter boxes, and of course, the pets themselves really do need to stay when you're staging. Isn't that right? Now here we have a pet gate with a problem. You see this hole right here? Well, when we first got our dog, he was small enough to fit through the hole, and we wanted the kitties to be able to pass back and forth throughout the kitchen. So, my wife and I came up with a very simple solution that actually kind of increases the mid-century authenticity in the house, which is, once again, to kind of juxtapose materials. In this case, we took some very heavy gauge wire and just kind of stretched it across the opening. It's attractive, it's very mid-century, and now both the dog and the cats are happy, as well as us.